Okay, so this is Alison J bringing you the module day 3 number 5 question. So we're asked to find when the speed is increasing. So this is kind of a review problem where we need to remember that speed is going to increase when acceleration and velocity are working together, either both increasing or both decreasing. So we have s of t, position, is equal to 2t to the third minus 24t squared plus 90t plus 7t. And we are given that t is greater than or equal to 0. So the first thing that we need to do is take the derivative of this. So we're going to get v of t is equal to 6t squared minus 48t plus 90. And first I'm going to make the sign chart for v of t, and then I'll do acceleration, and then see where they overlap to solve this. So we're going to set this equal to 0. And solve. And what we end up with is t equals 3 and t equals 5. So that's just factoring it. I'm sure you understand how to do that. So then we're going to make the sign chart. So we'll make the chart here. So we have 3 and we have 5. Okay, so we have to plug in points back into the velocity to see if it's increasing or decreasing at these points. So if you plug in a 4, you're going to get a negative value. If you plug in a 2, it's going to be positive, and you plug in 100, it'll also be positive. So this is our graph for the velocity. So now I'm going to go to a new page and do the acceleration. So for the acceleration, we know the velocity, which is going to be equal to 6t squared minus 48t plus 90. So now that we know the velocity, we can easily take the derivative of the velocity to find the acceleration. So we get 12t minus 48. Using the same process as we did with velocity, we're going to set this equal to 0. And we will end up with a value of 4. Okay, so now we're going to graph the acceleration on the sign chart. If we have 4, and it's going to be, if we plug in a number like 100, we know it's going to be positive, but if we plug in something that's less than 4, like 0, it's going to be negative. So, as you're doing this, now we need to put both of them on the same graph so to compare them. So I'm going to start a new graph, and I'm going to plot the points that I have. So I'm going to plot 3, 4, and 5. I'll do the velocity in blue. So for velocity, we know it's negative here between 3 and 5, and positive less than 3 and greater than 5. And then I'll use this pink color to do the acceleration. And we know that less than 4 it's negative, and greater than 4 it's positive. So if we look at this chart, we're going to find a couple places where they overlap. And that's going to be between 3 and 4 right here, where they have the same sign, and when it's greater than 5, because speed only increases when a is greater than 0, and v is greater than 0, and a is less than 0, and v is less than 0. So that means that from 3 to 4, and from 5 to infinity is going to be when speed is increasing, and that is answer choice E.